Hello everybody, this is Mr. Rob and welcome back to episode number 33 of the Houston Astros franchise here on MLB The Show 20. Today we have two crucial division series, and this will be the first of 3 episodes this week of the Astros franchise, so very excited for that. Make sure you leave a like and follow the subscribe instructions at the top in order to support the channel. On the mound for the Angels will be No Ramirez, who's making his second start of the season. He's more of an opener for the Angels, 4.15 ERA through 80 1/3. So don't expect him to go long into this one, as he'll probably just be asked to go through a couple of innings in order to suffice. Leading off for the Astros is Jose Altuve. We've seen him lead off the past couple of games as we take a look at the lineups. Altuve, Brantley, Alvarez, Springer, Bregman, Correa, Gurriel, Puig, and Stubbs. While on the Angels is Simmons, David Fletcher, Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon, Justin Upton, Brian Goodwin, former Astro Castro, followed by Albert Pujols and Brandon Marsh. First up is Jose Altuve. He's going to strike out on the curveball, so that's 1 down. Next up, Brantley. He's looking at a changeup that's called a strike. That was definitely in the zone. Brantley with not the best selling job. And then Alvarez is going to go down on the changeup as well. So Ramirez striking out to side to start his game, looking very strong. On the mound for the Astros will be Justin Verlander, 12-5, the 2.66 ERA so far this season, 180 strikeouts. We've seen these starting pitchers really struggle in the past episode, and we're hoping that with Justin Verlander on the mound today, we can get off to a hot start and fix that wrongdoing. So here's Anderson Simmons for the Angels. First pitch, he's going to dribble this one to Correa at short, and that'll be an easy first out for Verlander. Next pitch, David Fletcher up, and he's going to first pitch swing as well and dribble this one to Gurriel, who has a little bit of trouble with it, but not enough to miss an out. So that's 2 outs now. Mike Trout at the plate, full count to him, and he will walk to first. Verlander not giving him anything to hit. But that means Anthony Rendon's up next, full count to him as well, but this time he's swinging through on the slider for strike number 3. Let's go top 2 now. George Springer leading off, full count to him. He gets a curveball right down the middle, but lines this one at Fletcher at second. Next, Bregman up next. He's going to get a curveball as well right down the middle and ground this one straight to Simmons at short for the second out. And then that's going to take us to Correa, 2-1 to him. He gets a changeup, another good pitch to hit, and another out. So probably the most frustrating inning you'll ever see hitting. 3 solid pitches, but 3 outs. Anthony Rendon is going to lead us off now, bottom 4 here for the Astros. For the Angels, we saw him strike out in the first. 3-0 to him, and he's going to get the green light and make the most of it. That ball is gone the opposite field, and that is Rendon's 17th home run on the season. A solo shot goes 380 feet, and that's why the Angels got him, provide a little bit of backup for Mike Trout, and he gives Angels first blood here in Anaheim, as it is now 1-0. So next up is Justin Upton, 1-1 to him, and he's going to dribble this one right into the shift. That's Altuve playing behind the bag, and beautiful throw gets the first out of the inning. Brian Goodwin up next, 0-1 to him. He's going to dribble this one. Verlander's going to be able to field it and throw him out. So that's now 2 down for the former Astro Castro, and he's going to walk on 4 pitches. Close call, but Verlander is not going to get the benefit of the doubt. Albert Pujols up next, and he's going to dribble this one back up to the mound. Verlander's going to field this one and throw him out. So the Angels get 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Here's bottom 6 now. We see Rendon leading off once more. So we're right back to where we left off. Anthony Rendon, 1-0 count to him. He gets a hanging curveball, and he's going to drill this one to right center, and it just misses the scoreboard, which would have been a home run. So Rendon, though, has a lead-off double. Justin Upton up next, full count to him. He's going to blast this one to deep center. Springer staying very busy out in center field. So we're going to record the first out, and they're not going to test the arm of Springer. Might have been a good call. So Rendon's going to stay at second. Now Goodwin's going to launch this one to deep left field. Brantley's back there this time. He's going to record the out, and once more, they're not going to test him again. So the Angels being okay, having a runner on second. Here comes Castro, and he's going to lace this one up the middle for a base hit. This time they are going to test the arm of Springer, and the throw is offline. So the Angels 2-0 now as Albert Pujols up to the dish, full count to him. He gets a high slider, hits this one to left field. That ball's curving. That ball's going to get over the wall in left field. That's a 2-run shot for the legend Albert Pujols, his 659th career home run. Legend Stone, he still has some in the tank as Pujols puts the Angels up. Now is 4-0 as that ball went 349 down the line. Starting pitchers struggling once more, and that's going to be it for Verlander. Doesn't even go 6 innings, and they're going to bring in Chris Devenski, 5.47 ERA, called to kind of get this game back in order. We'll see if he can do it, as he has not been the best against lefties. 300 average, and here's a lefty in Brandon Marsh, but he's going to get on a pop up to left, so Devenski gets his job done in the 6th. So now, Angels going to their pen is Justin Anderson, who's got a 3.73 ERA, 60 strikeouts through 50 2/3 innings, getting the job done. Yuli's going to lead us off here, top 8 for the Astros. He's 1 for 1 on the day. He's going to take a slider, line it into center field, but Trout's going to have more than enough time to get underneath that one for the first out. Yasiel Puig up next. He's going to line this one right up the middle. Perfect timing for a base hit. Puig's been pretty solid so far to start the season. As now Garrett Stubbs up next, 2-1 to him. He gets a fastball a little late on it. Going to try to pooch it in left, but not going to get down, as that is going to be the second out of the inning. So now Altuve up next. He's going to draw a full count walk. So now we got runners on first and second, 2 outs for Michael Brantley. He's going to get a high fastball, try to pop it into the left center, and it is going to get down for a base hit. That's a bloop single, and the Astros will get on the board. It's now 4-1. As that's going to do it for Anderson. The lefty Ryan Butcher's going to come in. He's got to face the lefty Alvarez. So Angels trying to go for that lefty-lefty matchup, especially with Alvarez with a chance to tie it. And he's going to line this one back up. Good play by Simmons, but it's going to be a run. So Simmons, all for naught. It's now 4-2 Angels. A couple pinch runners coming in. Kyle Tucker pinch running for Alvarez, and Elizmas Diaz pinch running for Brantley, as Astros trying to get that tying run from first home. And Springer is going to pop out in foul territory, and that'll be it for the Astros in the top of the 8th. We're going to go bottom 8 now. Austin Pruitt comes into the game for the Astros, 4.96 ERA, a little better than Devenski, but he has a way worse average against left-handed hitters. And here's a guy hitting from the left side, Jason Castro, full count to him, and he's going to rocket this one. It's going to actually go through the shift, so a leadoff single for the Angels, which means Albert Pujols back up, already done some damage today, and he's looking to do some more deep left center field, and just up against the wall is that one. But Albert Pujols, a double for him, so now runners on second and third, no outs. As here comes Brandon Marsh. He's going to dribble this one. Infielders playing in. That's an easy out. So now 1 out now. Andrelton Simmons up next. He's going to pop this one to center field, and you're going to think that's going to bring home at least 1. Yep, because Springer catches it, and that's going to be a tag up. Easy tag, and the Angels now take a 3-run lead. David Fletcher up next. He's going to pop this one to right center, and Springer's going to his left this time, is able to make it. It's great to have the speed of Springer in center. But now at top 9, here comes the all-star closer Hansel Robles of the Angels, looking for that 23rd save of the season. He's going to start off against Bregman. He's going to swing through the slider down in the zone. That's 1 strikeout for Robles. Correa up next, 0-2 to him. That's a slider. That one's going to dribble to the third baseman, and Rendon is going to record the second out. So now it's all up to Gurriel, full count to him, and he's actually going to draw a walk. So game not over yet. So now Yasiel Puig, 1-1 to him, lines this one back up the middle. Beautiful play by the former Gold Glover Simmons, and that's going to do it for this one. Final score 5-2. Angels get the win. Julio Teheran, the starter, actually came in relief this game. He's going to get the win. Verlander gets a loss, and Robles gets the save, as the Angels win this one 5-2. So Astros continue to slump. Player of the game is going to go to Anthony Rendon, 2 for 3, a home run and a double. And this was probably the most frustrating hitting day the Astros have faced all season. Plenty of good pitches to hit. They just could not do enough with them. But they win the second game 6-1 thanks to a 5-run 6th inning. 4-hit day for McCullers. Lights out, 6 strikeouts, as he picks up the win for the Astros. And then win game 3 6-3. It's now 2-1 in this set. There is a game 4, but 4-run 8th propels them to victory. as Urquidy was on the mound. And then in Game 4, we win 6-1, so the Astros actually win 3 out of 4, get back up to 65 and 59. And they had a pretty solid outing as Armenteros goes 8 strong. Should have got the shutouts, but errors cost him that complete game chance. So the second half of the episode, it's against the Mariners at home. A little chance for revenge. They're also throwing an opener at us and Carl Edwards Jr. Mariners 46 and 79, but we saw them walk us off in the last episode as they are still celebrating that one here in Houston. Look at them. Look at the Mariners going off. That's Murphy, I think, doing the Dougie. I think that's what it was. But yeah, he hit the home run in the last episode. But nonetheless, Zack Greinke's on the mound, our other ace, going at a 3.34 ERA through 25 starts. And they're going to send the aforementioned Carl Edwards Jr. making his 5th start of the season. Another opener here today. 4.93 ERA, so not faring as much as No Ramirez was in the early episode. Let's take a look at the lineups. Astros had the same lineup you saw against the Angels, but the Mariners, basically the ones we saw last episode, except Crawford's been moved down to the 9 and D. Gordon's now in right field. But look at all of those lefties. 5 lefties in a row, 6 if you include the 9 spot. This is really pay to have a left-handed pitcher, but the Astros are very shy of that right now. We'll see how Zack Greinke can do, though. Alex Smith, first batter of the game, is going to chop this one to Correa, who makes a beautiful charge in order to get him out at first. So now here comes D. Gordon up next. First time seeing him, and he's going to pop it up to center field. Yasiel Puig's going to reach over from right, though, and record that out. Kyle Seager up next, 1-2 to him. He's going to get just completely missed on the curveball. Good first inning for Greinke. Bottom one now, Altuve, and he's going to walk on a pitch that almost came in on him. Don't think that was on purpose. Altuve not very happy about it, though. And Michael Brantley up next. 0-1 count to him. Cutter down the middle. Good timing. Just can't get enough on it. That's 1 out. Next up, Alvarez. Full count to him. He's going to swing through the fastball low. That's the 2nd out of the inning. Then Springer up next. 0-2 to him. Altuve is actually going to take off and steal second. So now, go ahead, first blood run on second, but it's not going to matter. Springer's going to swing through the fastball of his own. We're going to go bottom 2 now. Alex Bregman leading off, and Alex Bregman crushes a cutter to left field off the train track wall. That's a gone solo shot for Alex. Solo shot Bregman, his 29th home run of the season, and he draws first blood. 390 feet. And it's now a 1-0 game here for the Astros. Carlos Correa up next, 1-1 to him. He gets a fastball he can do a lot with and drives it to left center, but not enough on it. It dies out short of the warning track for the first out. Yuli up next, 2-2 to him. He's going to swing through a beautiful curveball from Carl Edwards. That was nasty. Yasiel Puig up next. He's going to pop a fastball deep. I thought it was deep to left field. Sorry, I kind of died on him. But that's a single for Puig, which means Garrett Stubbs is going to come up next, 2-2 to him. It's a hit and run, and he's going to pop it up to right field, but Stubbs is going to fly out for the 3rd out. Let's go top 3 now. Kyle Lewis hitting .225 on the season, 10 homers, 47 RBIs. He's going to lead us off in this one. 2-0 to Lewis. He's going to pop it into right field, where Puig's going to be easily come in and play that one. That's 1 out on the inning. Next up, Tom Murphy. We saw him dugging at the beginning of the episode. He's going to drill one to deep left center. That ball's got a chance, and that ball's gone as Murphy goes deep against the Astros once more. 423 feet, his 19th of the season. First base hit allowed by Greinke is a costly one, as that is going to tie us up here at 1 apiece. Murphy having plenty of success against the Astros. Next up in the 9th spot, J.P. Crawford here today. Full count to him. He's going to drill this one to right center, and that's going to get down for a easy double. Let's see if J.P. Crawford tests it for 3. He's not going to, so a 1-out double for him. That's going to take us back to the top of the order with Malik Smith, 0-1 to him. He's going to pop this one into shallow center. Springer has enough time, and that's going to be an easy 2nd out. So 2 outs down now for the Mariners. D. Gordon up next, first pitch swinging. He's going to bloop this one into left field. It's going to get down, and it's going to be a run. And D. Gordon's going to make a double out of it, as the Mariners are now up 2-1. So next up, Kyle Singer, first pitch to him, and he drives one deep to right center. That ball's got some carry on it. Puig at the wall, goes up, cannot bring it in. A 2-run blast for the Mariners. And just like that, it's now a 4-1 game here in Houston. Mariners 4 base hits in this inning, 2 home runs, 2 doubles. As when they're making contact, it's good contact. Daniel Vogelbach up next. He walked off in the last episode. He's going to drill it right up the middle, but thankfully the shift was on, and Greinke's finally going to get through this nightmare of an inning. Mariners are going to turn it over to their bullpen now. Aaron Fletcher, we saw him last episode, the lefty, with a 5.40 ERA in his 60th game of the season. He's going to start off the 4th with George Springer at the plate. Full count to Springer. He's going to take a fastball, get it past the glove of the third baseman, and that's a leadoff first single for Springer. Next up, Alex Bregman, first pitch swinging. That's a fastball. That ball is drilled to left center, and that ball's going to hit off the Nike sign. That's gone. 2-run shot for number 2, his second 2 of the day, 30th of the season. And that was not a solo shot, ladies and gentlemen. That was a 2-run shot, 396 feet. And it's now 4-3 Mariners. So Bregman providing all the offense in this one. Correa up next. He's going to get a base hit into center field. So another hit for the Astros. And up next, Gurriel, 1-1 to him. He's going to line this one deep to left field. That ball's got some carry on it. He just misses the home run wall off the top sign on the top of the scoreboard. But that's going to be an RBI. Springer's aggressive base running is going to get him home. And now it's tied at 4 apiece. Gurriel, RBI double. Puig up next. Change up in the dirt, or pounds it into the ground for the first out of the inning. Garrett Stubbs up next. First pitch to him. He's going to drill this one to the third baseman. That's a quick out. No, it's not a quick out. Error on the third baseman, and Stubbs is going to go to second, and Gurriel's going to go to third. So now runners on second and third, 1 out. Jose Altuve. And he's actually going to get the intentional walk. The Mariners want to load the bases, force a double play chance. But that's going to have to come against Michael Brantley. Full count to him. He's going to look at a fastball, and that's a costly strikeout. Second out of the inning. Alvarez up next, though. He gets a slider and completely turns on it to right, but it's going to die out for Gordon. And the Astros leave them loaded. Top 6 now. D. Gordon leading off. He's 1 for 2 on the day. We saw him have that RBI double earlier. Full count to him. He's going to turn on this one and put it into center field. That's a leadoff base hit. And now you have the speed of Gordon on the base paths. Kyle Seager up next. We saw him home run, but he's going to dribble this one. That's a 6-4-3 double play, just what the doctor ordered. And now Daniel Vogelbach, nobody on base for him. He's going to drill this one to left field. That ball is deep. It's got some carry. Brantley not able to make the play. That was a weird-looking dive. But Vogelbach's going to have a double. So a 2-out rally here for the Mariners. Shed Long up next. Full count to him. He's going to lace this one to right center. Springer not going to be able to reach that one. And the Mariners, just like that, are going to take the lead right back. That's an RBI double. As it's 5-4. Patrick Wisdom up next. He's going to swing through the curveball. But the damage has been done. 5-4 Mariners. Yoshihisa Hirano comes in for the Mariners, 5.10 ERA on the season through 52 games. And he's going to start off his inning against Yordan Alvarez, bottom of the 7th. Everybody get up and stretch. See if the Astros can come back. He's 0 for 3, though, on the day. First pitch to Alvarez. He gets a fastball and puts it the other way against the shift. That's going to go in the most far left corner. And Alvarez is going to have a super easy double. So that's good for the Astros. Tying run on second. Alvarez's 22nd double of the season. Springer up next, 2-1 to him. He flies it into right field for Gordon, who makes the play. They're going to try to tag the Alvarez, goes to third. Good throws and almost gets him at third, but not close enough, or not fast enough. Bregman up next. He's going to get a single into right. That's not a homer, but that's another RBI on the day for Bregman, his 4th RBI of the season. Next up, Correa was a hit and run, so Bregman has to go back to first. So that's the 2nd out of the inning. Yuli up next, 1-1 to him. He's going to dribble this one to the third baseman, who makes the play. But we have a tie game after 7. Let's go top 9 now. Ryan Presley comes in for the Astros, one of the most dominant setup men. Not really setting up in this one, but Astros need to get through the 9th, and this is going to help a pop up into center for the first out of the inning. Shed Long up next, 2-0 to him. He's going to pop out to left field. So another fly out for the Mariners, as that's now 2 down. Patrick Wisdom up next, 1-2 to him. He's swinging through the slider, strike 3. Presley comes in and dominates the ninth. So now bottom 9 now. Brantley, he's going to lead off for us. First pitch to him, he completely shatters the bat, pops it up to the pitcher, and that's the first out. Alvarez up next, he's going to take a fastball, ground it into the shift, so the third baseman is playing where the shortstop is, and that's a quick second out of the inning. George Springer up next, full count to him. He's going to walk, so go ahead, winning run on first. Here comes Alex Bregman, 2-0 count to him, and he drives one deep left center. Are you kidding me? That ball is gone. Alex Bregman walks us off in Houston. Third home run of the day, Alexander David Bregman. What are you doing, young man? 2-run blast. The Astros, they walk it off in Houston. Astros launch. Bregman going big. 6 RBIs of the day, and they get sweet, sweet revenge as Seattle has to watch them walk off at home just like the Astros had to do a week ago. Alex Bregman, I cannot believe he went yard third, not once, not twice, 3 times. Why would you even pitch to him at that point? 2-0 count, and that ball is just completely hammered over the train tracks. My goodness. There's no doubt who the player of the game was. 4 for 4, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs. And the Astros get a big win at home against the Mariners, 7-5. They continue it into Game 2, a 6-4 win, as the Astros are rolling now, getting their bats to come alive, as this time Alvarez and Puig went deep. So Puig getting solid outing for the Astros. In the third game, the Astros win 4-1 thanks to a 3-run sixth. And Astros sweep the Mariners. They've won 6 straight games. Astros not looking to falter. Let's see if this momentum can carry them into the rest of the month of August against the Texas Rangers, and then a 4-game series at Detroit. So plenty of opportunities to make up ground here as the month of August closes. But how about Alex Bregman? 3 home runs. Couldn't have come at a better time. I cannot believe it. That was amazing to play. When I hit that, I was jumping up in my chair. That was awesome. But thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe now if you want more Astros content. This is Mr. Rob, and I'll see you in the next one.